electronics store that did PC repair, but also had some video games and whatnot for sale. And I haven't seen a privately owned, small shop that's not part of a chain in a long time. And my son is into electronics. And I noticed that he immediately became interested in working there. Like, just the vibe of a privately owned little shop business in a topic that he likes, and immediately he was like, I want to work here, or I'd love to work here. And he started talking to the guy, and I think they had an online thing for submitting resumes. But I also mentioned to my son, as we were leaving and talking about it, that I've seen lots of people in videos talking about how difficult it is to get a job, and how people will send out hundreds or even thousands of resumes online. And I was telling my son, most of the jobs that I've had or gotten in the past was literally me going around and talking to a human being who either was the manager or the owner of the place. And after, talking with them and them saying like, oh, basically I'm interested in hiring you. And then they're like, oh, now fill out this application. So it's like, in most cases, I had the job, basically 80% of the way before I got the application. The application or submitting of a resume was literally the afterthought. Like, oh, this is one of the things on the checklist, to get you hired. Go ahead and fill this out. Like, we already want you, give me your number. Literally the person taking your number, not just on your resume. Like, oh, give me your number. Here's my card. Like, get your resume. Call me or text me as soon as, you submit it so I can look for it. That kind of thing. And it's like, that human-to-human interaction is I think a lot of what's missing. And also the fact that it's all chains. Like I mentioned, that place is privately owned. It's small, probably only one shop, and you can't do that at a Walmart, or even like a grocery store, or just any of these big chains. Or even if it was a GameStop. Like, let's say my son likes electronics and video games. You go to a GameStop, you fill out a resume, it goes into a pile electronically of thousands of others. It's not talking to a person saying, hey, my name is this, what's your number? And then they're like, okay, go ahead and fill out this app so I can look for it. So anyways, it just, the generational difference, and just the small business versus the, corporate chain, just kind of made me think of all that.